Well, hello, my fellow fog dwellers. This is Warfunk here, and I am back with my monitor and abuse video. This is just a typical example of why I run monitor and abuse. And if you've been with my channel for a while, or even if you're someone new and this is one of the first videos you're seeing, feel free to check out any number of the killer videos that I've uploaded over the past 2 years. In the vast majority of my killer videos, I've been using monitor and abuse and using this play style, and it's been very effective for me, even against the highest level of survivors. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so here it is. We're spawning in on Larry's treatment theater. Really just going to approach this like any other trapper match. Like, I just want to get some traps down. I basically took a little peek at where they're at with Lethal Pursuer to kind of figure out, okay, how much time do I got, where they're gonna, which way do I kind of need to go, but I just want to get some traps down. Now, this is really all predicated around monitor and abuse, this whole game. The fact that I'm going to be chasing survivors, letting them go, hitting them. I just want to keep them all guessing as to my location, where I'm going to be. And this Larry's Treatment Theater couldn't really be a better map for this, and I get that, but I get these same results on every single map I play, because you can still find ways to break your line of sight from people, break chase, stuff like that. And a lot of this is also predicated around this rule that a YouTuber streamer named Fungoose, he used to do. I haven't seen him upload or stream in probably over a year. I hope the dude's doing okay, because he was very entertaining and I loved watching him. But he had this rule, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, and it was more or less, I want a hit or a pallet in 15 seconds. And if I don't get it, you're not worth my time, and I'm moving on. And I figured monitor and abuse is perfect perk to pair with that. So that's essentially what I do. I don't specifically chase people. I'm not worried about how many gens they do. I'm worrying about achieving my ultimate goal, and that's to shrink the map, place my traps, and funnel them. I want to corral them like sheep all into an area, and then that's when I wreak my havoc. You know what I mean? Like, that's when I start doing a lot of that split pressure. I'm injuring people. I'm funneling them to where I want to go. And look at that. With monitor and abuse, this guy who was teabagging me at a pallet had no idea where I was. I literally walked right up to his face and smacked him. And now I just kind of like push him around. I know he's going into the middle. Oh, there you are. Hey, you want to play that pallet? Hey, let me just get my turret rate. It's nice and big. You know, see? Someone missed a skill check. Because they heard the edge of my terror radius. As soon as I initiated chase, it went to 40 meters. And they're like, holy shit, where's he at? And they missed a skill check. Alright, y'all, I feel like this is a good time to pause now that you've got a little taste of the monitor abuse effect. I'd like to give you a visual representation of what the monitor abuse effect is and how it's actually affecting the survivors from their point of view. Alright, so basically what we have here is just a generic example of tiles and stuff that you'll see inside a map. This is no specific map. I know it looks like a first grader did it, so we're focusing on the overall concept of the monitor abuse effect here. So let's, not worry about that. All right, so basically, we got any kind of general scenario. We got two people working in shack, trying to slam out that gen. I got another guy down at the bottom gen, and then just a generic structure. And then we got Meg kind of in the middle, walking around, looking for something to do, saving her sprint burst. And here comes along Trapper with his 32-meter terror radius. At least that's what they're expecting. Now, this is one thing that I've learned early on, is that survivors, when they can't see you, they're judging their distance from you by the intensity of the terror radius. It's how deep inside that terror radius are they. So this is where the monitor and abuse effect comes into play. Basically, this is what a 32-meter terrace would look like and how deep she would be inside it. Now, I know none of this is to scale, so again, all right, but I'm not a standard terror radius killer. I'm using Monitor and Abuse, which shrinks my terror radius by 8 meters. So this represents my 24-meter terror radius. I'm leaving the orangish portion up because I want you to see what she thinks, because this is what she's expecting. She's expecting a standard terror radius killer, but it's not what she has. Now, Monitor and Abuse, I'll quick show you. When you get into a chase with somebody, it expands your terror radius by 8 meters, but it's based on your 32-meter terror radius, not the 24-meter terror radius that it gives you with the perk. So when I get into a chase, it expands to 40 meters. So this is how deep she would be into my terror radius if I was actually chasing her right now. But I'm not. I'm still looking for her. So what happens is I come around and I see Meg. Meg sees me. She sprint bursts off. Chase gets initiated. My terror radius goes boom. So these guys over on the gens, they think they're deeper inside my terror radius than they really are. But, you know, they're on comms with Meg, and I'm moving towards Meg. Meg's like, yeah, he's chasing me. You guys are cool. But I'm kind of not. I'm just hovering, waiting for my terror radius to shrink back down. When it does, these guys now think my terror radius went from heavy to light. That's what it would do if I was chasing Meg away, but I'm not. Now I can swoop in and surprise them, and they really didn't have time to react. Now my terror radius goes big again, so those two split off, run away. I kick Shack Gen, it shrinks back down, and now I can sneak up on this guy, and when I do, it gets big again. It's just a snowball effect that just carries on throughout the match. And the whole idea is, you know, to be shrinking down the match into an area, keeping them all into a certain area, keeps breaking off, making that terror radius go big, small, and you just keep them guessing. You keep trying to break your line of sight from them, and in most maps, it's not that hard to do. It's easy to break line of sight with all the trees and pathing certain ways so they don't see you coming. It just wreaks havoc on what they know based upon your terror radius. They just can't judge the distances correctly. It plays with their mind. It's why it's the doctor's perk. He plays with your mind. He makes you think you're closer than he is. It also makes you think you're further away than he is. So there you go. All right, back to the match. Let's have some fun. All right, so I get him on hook, and now, okay, well, look, there's a Kate. Now, immediately, I'm like, gosh, you know what? I got to get this gen. I got to call Brian. I got a trap here. I may never end up back in this corner of the map. Let me get it. So, plus it achieves my ultimate goal of breaking chase and them kind of not knowing where I'm at. Oh, hey, Keith, there you are. Hey, let me give that ass a spank. All right, so now I've done what I wanted to do. I shrunk my terror radius, confused Kate on my location, and now I'm just going to keep it big for a little bit and chase her for a little bit. And as you can see up here, Kate she's camping the pallet, all right? So I can tell she's not that strong of a survivor. I come in, boom, she's dead, never even got the pallet down. They popped another gen, but, you know, who cares? I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about gen progress. I'm worried about getting my snowball effect going. Essentially what I'm doing with every single match I play, on every single map I play, I'm just more or less going to protect 4 generators. That's kind of my goal. I give them the 3 for free, and then I'm just going to protect the 4 generators, use monitored abuse, split pressure, just keep everybody guessing, and just do what I do. If the match gives me something better than that, then I'll take it. I'm just looking to get my monitor and abuse value. Jake, hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stepping in that trap, my dude. Made that easy. Remember, Jake, remember that time you were teabagging me when you threw a pallet? Yeah, those were good times, weren't they? So yeah, these guys just loot me all day, if I let them. But this playstyle is a direct counter to that, because they can't get into their looping rhythm. They know their distances, they know exactly how many times they can loop something before they need to throw the pallet, get the stun. They're the kind that will fake a pallet drop so you swing through it, and then next thing you know, they're off in Narnia because you're like, haha. So I'm just going to take my free hit on you and Jen, and then Jake's doing this shit, like, which is annoying. You know, all right, go ahead. You take your barred time hit or off the record, whatever the hell you got. Now you go men, dog. I don't care. I'm just going to reset my trap. They have no idea that I'm resetting it because no one can see me, no one can hear it, even if they're close. That's also the other thing about this add-on that just this helps everything out because I can literally put a trap or reset a trap in chase and they don't know. Oh, she's lithing away. Look at you. Please lithe into my trap. No, she knows it's there. She's good, but not that good. So I'm just kind of like doing this. I ain't got much else to do. I'm gonna get my hit because she tries to go for the. She misses the fastball, and I don't think if she had a fastball, she wasn't gonna get it anyway. And that's the other funny thing about this build is once you get the split pressure going on and you're bouncing around, they're gonna just throw pallets. So I know like so far I haven't really been doing so much of the split pressure. Here he is. Here's this guy with his breakout. Oh, Felix, you annoy the shit out of me. Like I'm still out. Like, what do you mean I don't have that? Come on, I was right there. I was right there. All right, Yunjin, you got away with that one. You know what? I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Ah, just kidding. Kate's right here. I'll get her. Kate. Kate. Oh, Kate. Kate. Like, I'm literally like, should I even hook her? Like, that was just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna hook her. I want the pressure. She's not dead yet. You know what? Let me just, this is a strong window that they're probably gonna want to use. I already got a trap at the door. I don't even care about the pallets. I really don't, because you can play around them. Hey, who's this? This is a Jake. So I'm going to try and push him. I kind of want to push him away. I want the pallet, and I don't want to go over there. There's two survivors over here. There ain't really much over there for me to chase Jake. I don't care. I got my pallet from him. Oh, Yunjin, there's a trap there. Let me hit you, Felix. Hey, buddy. Watch. Don't go in that trap over there, Felix. Oh, you did. You did. Alright, so I got my two strong loopers out of the way with very little effort. And I'm going to get my Yunjin on the hook. Wait, guys, get the hell out of here. Kate! Kate! Kate, really? I got Yunjin to hook here, man. This girl's been annoying me, and I failed my last attempt. Hey, there's the prompt. Wait, what? No prompt? Oh, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, well. Shit happens. I got work to do. You know what? I'm just going to break this now because, why not? Jake. Jake. Do you think he knew? Think you know I reset that? Look at him running to the corner of the map where there's nothing. Kate, are you really? Was that Kate? I don't know. You know what? Big tear radius, small tear radius. Keep them guessing. Hey, there's Kate. Look at that. Oh, God, I whiffed. That was not intentional. Kate's just going to keep vaulting. But you know what? I'm pretty sure Yunjin might be back on that. Hey, look, now I got my hit. And there's a trap here for me to pick up. Or is there? Yeah, I feel your pain, Trapper. Ugh. Hey, Yunjin. There you are. The bane of my existence. Get over here. You think I've never seen that move before? Where's my hook? I saw my hook. Why am I running away from my hook? This bitch is gonna get loose again. God, I hope I don't see Felix. Hey, there he is. He was trying to get close. Get out of here, Felix. You know what? I don't like this pallet. I'm going to get rid of it. You got off the hook that fast. Jesus. They didn't even let you marinate. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna give you a little bit of pressure. You were annoying me. You should have been on the hook 6 times. So, is this really tunneling? Oh, she wants to play a pallet. Oh, let's play the pallet. Yeah, that's 2 grabs on you, girl. That's 2. Jake, Jesus, get the fuck out of here, dude. She should be dead by now. It's only her 2nd hook. You gonna teabag? I know. Where you going? Where you going? You know what? Isn't there someone on this gen? Yeah, I think there was. Let me just give that a little kick, break chase, reset my trap. Alright, so I just want to take a quick second here to let you enjoy the gameplay. Well, I mentioned the secondary effect that Monitor and Abuse has, and that's the fact that when you're outside of chase, not only is your terror radius 8 meters smaller, you also get 10 degrees wider field of view, which, you know, if you've ever used Shadowborn, you know, having that wider field of view, just, it feels good. It's like one of those quality of life perks, you know, it makes you feel faster, you can actually see more, you're able to pick up things that you might not have noticed with a regular field of view. You know, crows flying off in the distance or scratch marks on a wall. You know, you see one survivor over here, but you see the arm sticking out behind a tree over there. Things they might not think you see because you're not quite looking their way. You can see them lurking, Bigfooting around in the back. Whew, look at all you guys. Look at all you guys. Kate, you're too easy. Go away, Kate. Kate, you should just go hide. Go find a far gen. Get over here. Get over here, Kate. Get over here. You, go run. Find a gen nice and far away and go work on it. Felix, I wouldn't mind downing you. Kind of caught you out of position there, didn't I, Felix? Had no idea where I was, did you, buddy? So I know they're pretty much probably going to attack that center gen. There it is. Kate, Jesus, back on that gen. Okay, looks like she got up. Oh wait, no, that's a different gen. And that's a Yoon Jin. Hey baby, get back here. We got a Kate! Running into my knife again. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna... It worked before, why not, right? Give it another shot. Oh, but she just looped around and saw me. Hey, Felix! You weren't expecting to see me so soon, were you? You know, I really don't want to tunnel you. I want that Yoon. I just give this a little kick, call it burn, let them continue to waste their time. Wasn't this gen ready to pop a couple minutes ago? Seems like it's back to nothing. Hey, you know, I'm just going to close this room off. I would also like to point out that I know that there's a lot of areas in the variety of the maps that have these low wall loops. They're the type of loops that the survivor and the killer have full view of each other the entire time, and you really can't mind game these loops. You more or less just need to brute force your way around them. A good survivor will chain these all together. They will hug them very tightly, get maximum value out of each one of these loops, and if they're healthy, they won't even throw the pallet. They'll just take the hit and move on to the next loop, so on and so on, and that is a recipe for disaster against any group of survivors. My suggestion is don't play them. If the survivor's running to them, just let them go. Just let them go and go do your thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to play these loops, at least not now. Once you've got full control of the map and then survivors start running to those areas and you can afford the time to spend there, do it then. But in early stages of the match where you need to gain control, you don't want to waste any time at these low wall loops. That breaks my rule. 15 seconds, a hit or a pallet. And if I can't get that, I have to leave you. And against a really good survivor, that's going to be really hard to do. Waste of time. Don't do it. Yeah, now it's just a matter of patrolling my gens. I mean, I could go out and check that gen, the red one, but why bother? They went to center gen. Oh, is that a Yoon Jin? Is that a Yoon Jin? And stuff like this, I'm just more or less just playing. I want her to run away so I can kick and set a trap. I don't want her to see me setting traps. That's an investment, baby. That's an investment. But I know she's close. This girl ain't going far. She good. She's not scared. And I know I got plenty of time. None of the other gens have really been worked on. And this one is the only, she wants it. Oh, she touched it. Oh, really? You threw the pallet? I wouldn't have threw that one just yet. So there she is. Now this move here, bonk. Okay, that looks like a mistake, but that is not a mistake. I have to get the pallet from her. But if I let her see me respect this pallet, she will own me for the rest of the game. She has to see me swing, but I cannot swing into the pallet because then I'm going to eat a stun. The far better option is for me to swing, get the whiff, let the auto aim cuck me on that, and now I'm back in chase and I can play her on the pallet immediately. Oh my god, you kidding? You have life. I forgot you had life. Kate, you're just like everywhere my knife is. Kate, go away. Go do a gen somewhere really far away from me. Alright, good. She went upstairs. Ooh. This has got to be Jake, right? Jake is just... He just wants to... Jake. How did he get that trap? This add-on is supposed to make it take 30% longer for him. How could he get both those traps open like that? Hey, look, that investment in the future, that paid off. See? She did not open that trap. She stepped on that trap. Kind of annoying that it didn't take her longer to get out of it. She must have had help. Felix must have been around. I was going to reset that. Maybe they won't see it. They won't know. So yeah, now I'm just playing where's the killer game. You know what I mean? It's, in hindsight, it may be like the same as just chasing somebody, right? Like, but the other three, if I'm chasing one person, then one person, especially if they're in a team, they know I'll know where I'm at. They know I'm chasing the one person. But with this, even in a Swift, they never really know who I'm chasing. I'm looking for everybody. And the whole entire time, I'm keeping mental track of where they could be going, where they're probably going, where they could be going when I let them go. Because I'm funneling them off. You know, and if they go where I think they're going, then yeah. If they don't, then it doesn't really matter. Because they're not going to the gens. I'm patrolling my gens. I'm keeping track of my gens. I'm keeping them down with Call of Brine, and I'm keeping them guessing with Monitor and Abuse. Kate, my goodness. And here's the part, I'm like, I really want to kill Jake, I would really like to kill Felix. Kate, on the other hand, I kind of want to let her go, but this match is dragging on, and I don't want to get rid of that center hook. I kind of need that one. So I'm going to put her over here, and good night, Kate. I'm sorry. Felix, Jesus Christ, you're in my face again, doing your breakout. Get over here, buddy. Get over here. Why don't you run into that fucking trap for me? Ow. A trapper. So yeah, I still want to keep my center hook. I don't know where Jake's at, and this is unfortunate, because I kind of did want to kill Jake, you know? I did. But the chances are still there. I'm thinking, but, you know, then again, at the same time, I prove my point, and if he gets hatched, he gets hatched. If he doesn't, if I find him, I'll kill him. Whoever finds Hatch first. Let's kind of fast forward, because I find Hatch first, and then I decide to take the time and gather traps and trap Hatch up. And the whole time I know Jake is around, and I know he's watching me do it. But at the same time, I don't care. This is just kind of fun. I got time to kill, and let me go close that hatch, and sure enough, he steps in one of them, and now I'm kind of hoping my add-ons kind of kick in, and I can get him. I'm hoping I can just pull him out of that trap, but, you know, he got away. So what are you going to do? Good job, Jake. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Help the channel grow. Thank you very much.